What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we're jumping back into Destiny 2 for another weekly reset. And this one is a little bit later than normal because we've had some server downtime, but the game's back up and so we're going to jump in and take a look at the new weekly quests for H.E.L.M. We also do have a new Battleground in the game this week. But as well as this, we'll get to see if there are any new secrets aboard Glycon. We have the return of the Iron Banner for the first time this season, and then we've got a new patch, and we'll round up the key activities, inventories, and content for this week. So guys, I hope you find the video useful, but first, if you've yet to check out my friends at Now Drinks, they have got a bunch of awesome drinks that help gamers focus, but are made with all natural ingredients. And if you use code Houndish at checkout, you'll get a free Stealth Edition shaker, which is pretty neat. That one's running for a few more days, so if you're interested, be sure to check them out with the link in the description below. Now though, let's finally get into the game right here, and initially on the milestone tray, we can see the Challenger's Proving 3 quest has popped up, and so initially we do need to visit the war table at the H.E.L.M. for an update. And so we do have to go and speak to Saladin at the war table right here. And of course we get the quest step right there for Challengers Proving 3. Another thing that we were curious about this week was whether we were going to get the master difficulty of the exotic quest Presage. In the tower though, right here, we do have a brand new exotic quest step available at Zavala, and we need to complete the exotic quest Presage on master difficulty to discover a dark forged trigger. So we can see that this is the catalyst quest essentially for the Dead Man's Tale, and we need to find a hidden assembly inside of the Presage mission. So initially, go visit Zavala and actually pick that quest up. Then when we head over to the Tangled Shore right here, we do actually get the option to jump into the master variant of this, and we can see this is a 1320 power mission, so definitely going to be some of the tougher content, and we've got a bunch of different modifiers, Champions Mob, it's also equipment locked, and then we've got Match Game and Chaff where the radar is disabled, so going to be a pretty interesting one to jump in and complete this week. So I wish you the best of luck with that, and as always, it's something I will keep you posted on. And otherwise it looks like Challengers Proving will be the main focus for the week. For a quick preview of the quest, it's going to be very similar to the other weekly quests that we've had so far, so of course, we need to complete the Battleground on Nessus first. And then the second step needs us to go and grab a bunch of Cabal Gold. Of course, those drop in playlists including Strikes, Gambit, Crucible, Public Events, Dungeons, Nightmare Hunts, and Blind Well. Then we'll need to socket the Challenger Medallion and jump back into the Battleground playlist to pillage one of the chests before returning to the H.E.L.M. for the debriefing. As always though, I will keep you posted if we get any additional stuff, but we should take a look at the weekly challenges right here for week 3. So we do have the continuation of the challenges to get Cabal Gold inside of playlists, and then smashing tribute chests as well as focusing engrams, and uncovering clues inside of the Glycon mission. We've got Failsafe Forward to complete bounties and make progress by completing patrols, public events, and lost sectors on Nessus. The Challenger's Apogee, and that's to reach 1300 power. Algorithmic Precision to calibrate weapons with precision final blows on Nessus. One to defeat Taken in Gambit and earn bonus progress for defeating tougher combatants. And then we've got Iron Sharpens Iron, of course to complete Iron Banner matches, and we get extra progress for wins, and then challenge our foes to complete playlist strikes, of which we need 5. Iron Banner is also back this week. Of course, it's the first time in the season, so great opportunity to grab a bunch of Pinnacle drops. Bungie did tell us that the Iron Will armor set returns, updated for the season, and then there is the Season Banner quest to complete initially, before we can start getting access to the drops. And we do have the return of the Multi-Mac CCX, of course a lightweight frame kinetic submachine gun. You can get bonuses like Killing Wind, Dynamic Sway Reduction, Threat Detector, Quick Draw, Subsistence, and Hipfire Grip. The second slot will roll Kill Clip, One for All, as well as Iron Reach, which massively improves range at the cost of weapon stability. So you get plus 20 range, but minus 40 stability, which is a pretty big hit. And then there is Iron Grip, as well as Unrelenting and Iron Gaze. But we're also seeing the return of the Time-Worn Spire, Rapid Fire Frame Kinetic Pulse Rifle. And this one can now roll Feeding Frenzy, Subsistence, Quick Draw, Moving Target, Under Pressure, or Slideways in the first trait slot, with Rampage, One for All, Iron Grip, Vorpal Weapon, Iron Reach, and Iron Gaze in the second slot. So let us know in the comment section if you're going to be going after any of the new Iron Banner weapons. When it comes to the Nightfall Ordeal for this week, we can see we've got Warden of Nothing for the featured strike, and additionally we do get that Nightfall weapon inside of the rotation, and this week that's going to be the Swarm returning from Destiny 1, so good luck hunting that one down as well. But of course, Pinnacle drops and all of those things are listed as always across the different playlists. For today's Legend and Master Lost sectors though, we do have K1 Communion right here at 1330. This one is dropping exotic chest armor, so good luck hunting down new stuff from Season of the Chosen. But we've also got K1 Crew Quarters at 1300 today, dropping exotic helmets. Should also bear in mind we can get Pinnacle gear from the Harbinger mission right here, as well as inside of the Prophecy dungeon still, so remember those ones. And of course, Trials will return on Friday, but otherwise we've got Iron Banner for the featured playlist this week, dropping that additional Pinnacle gear. Let's take a look at the Eververse store for the week. So as always, we've got the Dead Man's Tale ornament right there on the front page, as well as additional drops that we can grab for silver. But for the Bright Dust section, we've got the Coppertone Pantina shader right there, as well as the Tetrahedron projection, and then we've got the Twisty Dance and the Quality Cut Ship. But for the main Bright Dust page, we have Perfect Swing, as well as Big Red Button, and then we've got the Hard Light Cycle Sparrow right there, and the Husk Crushers ornament for the Doom Marchers, which is pretty cool. And then we've got the Cordial Diamond Shell, as well as the Tangled Paladin ornament for Black Talon. And we've also got the Spider Projection, pretty cool one. And then for Transmat effects, we've got Minotaur effects, the Past Unearthed, as well as Cabal Arrival. And then we've got Golden Age Wine, Vibrant Beach, Ancient Republic, and Indigo Matrix for the shaders this week. If you are curious about the content that we'll find on the Europa Director this week when it finally loads, Canvas Ridge is going to be the Eclipse Zone, and we can also see we've got Simulation Safeguard for the Exo Challenge this week. But the featured Empire Hunt is going to be the Technocrat, and then there are additional Pinnacle drops inside of Deepstone Crypt, with the challenge mode this week being Of All Trades. But we should also mention the new patch today, which of course is why the game went live a little bit later than normal. I'll link the full patch notes down below, but quick preview, Salvage's Salvo can now be reclaimed from collections. Vendor tooltips will no longer say they require Trials tokens to rank up reputation, but also they fixed the Whisper of Chain's stasis fragment, and they'll now properly grant damage resistance when standing near frozen enemies. But also swapping between Challenger medallions or Cabal runes on the Hammer of Proving will now refund the currencies used. They also fixed the Fallen Saber Strike missing from the Strike playlist, and certain mods that disappeared at the start of the season as well. So that's the quick preview, but again, I'll link the full set of patch notes down in the description box below. Right here, before we did the Dreaming City stuff, Bungie also have a brand new trailer for the Presage Exotic Activity, so you can check this out in full if you like. And finally, if you are jumping into any content on the Dreaming City, the Ascendant Challenge this week is going to be the Keep of Owned Edges, which is accessed via Harbinger's Seclude. So if you want the location for how to find that one, I will let it run out at the end of the video. But for today, guys, that is everything that we have to round up this week. As always, I hope this one has been useful, and if it has, a rating down below very much helps us out on the channel. Also, feel free to get subscribed, because I'll be keeping you posted on all the new content and stuff like that throughout the week. Thanks a bunch for tuning in, guys, but for now, whatever you get up to, I hope you have an awesome day.